Hello everyone, welcome to my Minecraft Let's Play. This is Mike as usual. Uh, as you know, I fired recently all of my golems because they were lazy and they were missing work. And suddenly I was really running out of the seed oil. Uh, and I will need this seed oil not only for energy production but as well for making bee stuff like the alvearies, which is one of my goals for the next weeks. So I want to increase my seed oil production, and what I did so far, and I want to explain you how it works, was this system. And this is a really simple system. I just want to grab three more things from here, like these red oil wires. I think I have enough pneumatic tubes. Okay. So how does this work? Well, I have here a timer that sends a redstone signal out every 22 seconds, and I have block breakers above all the places where my melons can grow. So every now and then it will blink, and you'll see that melon over there disappear. It must be any time now. No, not yet. Yeah, now there will be one here and another one there. Now it blinked, see, and all the melon slices are going through the pipes. I also changed my pipings here, but I want to expand this over to that side, and for that I will need to change everything around here. So what I'm going to do now is to make, I don't know if this is the most effective layout for it, but I'm going to make columns with my block breakers, and for that I'll have to dig all of this. The floor will always be with tricorium soil. Tricorium soil is something that I've been using before, and the way that it works is really simple. It replaces tilled soil and water, so you don't need any water nearby. You don't need to till the soil, and it will grow faster. So if you have one tricorium soil, it will grow twice as fast. But if you can stack them, and that will increase the growth speed. So this is more or less my plan. So I'm going to build this. So I need to grab this. I need to grab this as well. And now 2, 3, 4. Okay. So this is okay. I also need some dirt to replace these blocks. Okay. I'll go grab it right away. So I'm going to grab all my melon now. And I also have some plans for the next day. So my idea now is to start working on my quarry, and for my quarry I will need to build some machines, and to have some for those machines I will need some EU energy, and that's why I need to guarantee some EU generation. And for now all the EU generation that I have is based on my melons. So that's the main reason why I'm changing this, because I'll need to increase my melon production. And well, that's more than good enough reason for it. And oh, nice. This one goes one further down. Great. So this is my plan for this. So that's what I'm going to do today. So these are my, well, old blocks, and on the old blocks I will be building this. So now I have to dig down and stack these. So my problem here is that it will be dark here. So this one can go here, and I can yeah, I can dig this one down. Seems kind of dark here. I'm going to leave a torch right here. Okay, this is no longer dark. So this is more or less the build that I'm going to do. So I think I'm going to build this off camera, and until I get to the block breaker part, at least dig all the holes that I need, because this will be boring and it will take quite a long time to finish up. And I'm going to cut the video right here, and I will resume once I've finished this part. So Be right back. Okay, I'm back and I want to show you what I've done so far. So this is looking really beautiful. So I have all of these rows with the Zacharium soil and well, melons are spawning all the time. I increased the rate at which my timer gives the pulse, the redstone pulse, and see, anytime now it will pulse, and there goes the melons. So I'm just going to show you more or less how I built it, although I think it's more or less obvious. So I dig, I don't know if it has to be dirt on the ground where the pumpkins will grow, but what I did was pretty simple. So I just arrived here, so I'm going to place all my block breakers, not like this. I don't know if there's a way to turn them instead of replacing them, but that's pretty much it. So I place them all like this, then I'll do an exit, and then this, this, and this. Now I can break this one as well, and break this one, this. Okay, now there I have a way for my melons to grow onto this side, and then next step is connect the red alloy wire. I can't place a red alloy wire here because this one is already taken the place, so I have to do it on this side. So I have it like this, and now this block was only here to use as a placer to put my blocks, and then I have to connect it down here. I cannot do it from another end because no, wait, okay, like this, okay. So and all I have to do is connect the pneumatic tube because once this pneumatic tube is pretty smart, and it will send my melons directly into my chest, and there goes some more pieces. So this is pretty much how it works. Regarding the Chicorium saw, it's also simple. So I'm going to place a row of torches here so that when my melons grow, and here as well, they will fall onto the side that I want. Because if it has a torch, the melon will always grow towards that side. So what I'm going to do now is dig down. I have enough for this, so all I have to do here is dig through like this. Okay, this looks good to me. So now all I have to do is place this row down. And remember what I said, they stack. So what I'm going to do here is dig this, remove this, dig this one, remove this one, remove another one, remove another one, remove another one. I think we are fine enough already. I'll dig another one up. I can remove all of these. This. It's simple, as you can see. There's not much here to do, so I'm going to place my blocks here, and here I'm going to use this side to climb up. So this. Okay, I have to dig one more here. Yeah. Okay, that's not much of a problem. So okay, this and one more row, Okay, now I can start planting some seeds, so I can do it like this and plant seeds all the way. So this one has melon seeds, melon seeds, melon seeds, melon seeds, melon seeds, melon seeds. This one has melon seeds. Yeah, there's. Okay, so now all I have to do is wait for these to grow, and once I have a stern, they will start yeah, growing some melons, and they will add up to my farm. So this should be pretty straightforward for now. So this is more or less what I did to improve. This is a nice setup. It's a bit on the expensive side due to all the materials that you need, because for each of these block breakers you will need pistons and redstone and iron, and the pneumatic tubes are also, well, they need brass, I believe. But in the end, this is a system where there are no golems to run away, and you don't have to use any energy at all. And, well, a few hours ago, I already have this assembled for a while, and a few hours ago, my tank had only 500 buckets, and now it has 700, so it's working properly. And the rest, what I want to do, might be here. So I changed this a bit to, oh, don't fall down please. I changed this so that I could increase the number of track arm saws and some of the melons, and I'm pretty happy with this. I think it's a far better system than the golems, although it's, well, a bit more expensive on the start, but I think now it's working really well. So this is the first part, just for starters. Then I'm going to need something else, and that something else is a quarry, or else. My main objective is a quarry. I'm just going to show you how to build one machine that we will need for the quarry now. And if you see, for the quarry is quite simple, so we need all kinds of iron gears, gold gears, diamond gears. This is all pretty simple to get. All of these are things that I have readily all the materials inside my chest, but the diamond drill is trickier. So you'll need diamonds, okay, pretty simple. The advanced circuit, a mining drill, and titanium plate. This is tricky. This uses steel plates and batteries. Okay, this is not an issue. But the titanium, well, how do you get it? Well, to get the titanium ingot, and you can use NEI, you will need a machine called, wait, okay, this, not like this, but like this. Okay, you'll need to get tiny piles of titanium. Not the polarizer, master rate, the scrap box. Where is it? How do you get tiny piles of titanium? This, okay, you'll need the industrial electrolyzer. You'll need bauxite dust, and it will, well, it will give you tiny piles of titanium, and aluminium, and, well, and to make the industrial electrolyzer, you will need a couple of machines. Industrial electrolyzer, not the industrial espionage, but the industrial electrolyzer. It's a quite simple recipe, not the one with the aluminium, but the one with the refined iron. This simple, you'll need three machines: the extractor, the electrolyzer, and the magnetizer. Then some iron plates and the advanced circuits. And this is more or less what I have. So you'll need an extractor. This is a really simple recipe. We already have one there. I use it to extract rubber from rubber trees. So this is quite simple. Then we need an electrolyzer. This is also really simple. Machine blocks, empty cells, electronic circuit, and copper cables. Okay, I have never used the electrolyzer, so I cannot tell you what to do, but it probably is something similar to the machine that I'm building at the moment. Then we need a magnetizer. This has these iron fences, which is the first time that I've built them, and redstone. And then all we have to do is place them. Extractor, electrolyzer, magnetizer. So extractor, electrolyzer, and magnetizer. And we get the industrial electrolyzer. Problem, we will need a lot of EUs to power this. And this is the tricky part. And this is why I wanted to have my seed oil production running, because I will have to connect my industrial electrolyzer to my MFE, which has the output of 128 energy units per tick. But I think this will be for another episode, since this one is already getting a bit too long. So next episode we will work on setting up our industrial electrolyzer and gathering some titanium. And well, we will be then one step from getting our first quarry, and then well, from there on we'll have a lot of things to do. So I'm going to study this a little bit before recording the next video, and I'll upload the next video anytime within the next days. So I hope this video was fun and useful to watch. Feel free to post any comments, and well, see you next time. Bye bye. Thank you for watching.